beautiful drawings.
Those are beautiful drawings, Sean. You are right. Happy Independence Day. It is, or it was 2 days ago, but Happy Independence Day, Sean. I assume you had a good time?
Oh, it was great. I did explosions and things.
Exactly. There was many an explosion, and
Actually, I went and watched the new Spider-Man movie.
Spoilers. We're going to talk about that the whole way.
2 days ago in the future tomorrow.
I, Freeling, will supervise this cartoon. Smeller Productions is a reference to Schlesinger, but more specifically to Ginger, I forget her last name, Ginger Morgan, who answered the phone, and she couldn't pronounce his name. She always had a problem saying Slesser, so she would just say, Pleasanter Seductions instead of Schlesinger Productions. She would go, Pleasanter Seductions.
Though, if you work for Leon and you're getting seduced at work, they're not very pleasant.
No, not by Leon anyway, but, there's Ted Pierce there, and he is a charmer. I love this cartoon. I'm looking at. I just now noticed because of this restoration looking so nice. The pictures on the background are Bugs Bunny, and Elmer Fudd's headshots. Did you see that?
I did not notice. I'm really distracted by the fact that this is just Sped Mel versus Sped Mel.
Yeah, yeah, and because he's still like in his 20s here,
and Daffy sounds really high pitched.
And we'll listen to that when he comes back with this slowpoke kid.
I love that.
Yeah.
Burp.
And I forget who does his voice too, but it's a singer.
The orchestra gives him a 4-bar vamp, and the kid gives it to him like this.
Yeah, he's borderline Woody Woodpecker there.
Yeah, I mean, that's Daffy on coke.
Well, this whole cartoon could be called Daffy on coke because he really, I mean, at one point, Porky is really literally running, and Daffy is keeping pace with him and performing. So what a ham! What a ham!
That joke doesn't really sell anymore to today's kids.
Play today. But, ham is a hack, basically, folks. But it's weird because they don't try and do like a Porky thing because Porky's a pig.
Has Porky gotten a word in edgewise?
Yeah, he had dialogue at the beginning.
Screwball, see.
Yeah, that works. We buy that. Damn, I want them to show those pictures in the background now so that you can see the... And that's definitely sped up, that banjo playing.
That's how you make it comedy.
Yeah.
Because back then, banjo wasn't comedy all on its own.
Yeah. It wasn't comedy until Steve Martin said, I'm going to pick that thing up. By the way, this is all true, ladies and gentlemen. You can look this up on the internet. It's all true. Carmen Miranda,
yeah.
This cartoon is in the public.
His voice is really distracting, actually.
So I'll just turn it up. I mean, I wonder if it actually is. It's like this in most of the cartoons of the time.
Daffy in my head is always Chuck's Daffy, though. Where he's got that...
Yeah.
That, like, drawn-out hatred. You're deaf.
Laugh, clown. And I dare say that this cartoon is as wacky as it is because of Leon insisting that the cartoons be, funny like the way, Clampett and Avery had been before. Because while I would never say that Frizz didn't make funny cartoons after this, there aren't that many that are this frenetic.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the freneticness of it. That's a word.
That's a word. It is now.
Like, there has not been a single frame of stillness until, of course, right now.
That's like, that's the whole reason is it's the first time Porky's had a moment to himself, and now it's gone.
And my favorite Frizz moments are moments of that still tension.
Yeah.
Like, why did you pour ink on my head?
Yeah. Yeah, Frizz, one thing that does need to be said is that while I do sometimes chastise him for repeating stuff a lot. One thing that can definitely be said is that when he repeats stuff...
What was his plan? And it worked even after he realized it. Cartoon logic be damned. This duck works as a parachute.
I mean, yeah, it just keeps going. This cartoon is so great. This cartoon is a firework. There, I tied it into Independence Day.
Hey, well done.
Well done. Like an overcooked steak. And a ham. There you go. I'm a ham.
Corny
and
even.
What a finale. There you go. Yep. Corny like a scarecrow's dildo. All right, and then this is like the only piece where they actually had to edit something to, like, you know, do this layering of multiple Daffys. But yeah, this is like the second line Porky's had in the whole cartoon.
So they just animated that as 5 or 6 different sequences and then overlaid the footage?
Right. And then did the, dissolve kind of effect. I wish I could remember. I used to know who does Junior's voice here. I love that he puts it in a guitar case. Oh man, this cartoon's so great.
Let springtime blossoms bloom again in the garden.
This is Mel.
My heart. My heart.
All right.
Ironically, also Mel's last words.
Yep. That's what he died on, folks. Happy Thanksgiving.
What's wrong with you?
I don't even know who requested this, but Shawn has something to tell you about that stuff.
Click on stuff. Do it. Just anything. Click on it. You'll thank me.
Click on the things. All right, man.
Are we done? Can I go home now?